everybody, and welcome to the Darlington Raceway for the first ever night race at the dangerous and treacherous Darlington Raceway.
The music's made in Boston, dejected streets and polluted rooms and sweat-dripping ceilings. We come together, defiant to the road, but the freeway can be brutal with no doors or a home. Yeah, music, a steady ride in my soul. Music, a steady ride in my soul. My buddy Johnny, he can never get up, but it's him who should be admired, not these fame-driven schmucks. Works at a bar, gives me pints and free eats. I swear Johnny alone feeds the all-see music scene. And then there's us, yeah, he can get bummed after a long line of drinking and that rude ride fun. But it's easy to get down when you feel life is a stray. But my man, he brings me up, I should tell him one of these days. Music, a steady ride in my soul. Music, a steady ride in my soul. Always in.
And it's a beautiful night for racing here in Darlington. And I apologize if the FPS is a little bit slow. Perhaps is a bit off today. Oh, not too bad of a start. But yeah, rookie Stephen Ellis getting a good pull for himself here tonight at Darlington. Great track to get your first career pole at. And man, it would be great if he got his first career win. And so early on in his career. This is his rookie season, as I said. And we're now racing under the lights here at Darlington. It used to be during the daytime, but now it'll be under the lights at night. And the green flag is out. And two of the JCF racing drivers, Stephen Ellis and Jonathan Feld, will lead us off to the start. Green flag. Ellis going to get the jump on the inside. I think this is another track where you want to be on the inside lane. And Ellis beginning to pull away. Can he pull off a Cinderella story like Regan Smith did back in May here at Darlington? Kenny Hansen going to follow close behind Stephen Ellis. And Paul Fodd will move into fourth. What a roll! Jonathan Felt's in the wall! And so is Kenny Hansen. And that's a thing you got to come to expect here at Darlington. Be in the wall a lot. And man, is he going to pay the price for it. Falling back a lot of positions. Hansen might be on the wall. Watch out for the 05 of J. Cole. Whoa! That's going to force John Dillon down the track. And now Paul Fodd's in the wall. Whoa! A lot of guys scraping the wall. Getting some of those good old Darlington stripes. And now Stephen Ellis. Looks like he's in the wall. And now J. Cole going to move into the lead. And Paul Fodd, looks like that old Darlington stripe won't affect the Fodster at all. Oh, and he gets another one. Man, he just can't stay out of the wall, can he? Whoa, John Dillon just barely going to get through, and Stephen Ellis turns him into the wall. Oh, and John Dillon just got turned into the wall by Stephen Ellis. These two raced together in the MFMPRA Holiday Inn Cup Series. Oh, and John Dillon's blown something. Will that bring out the caution? No, won't bring out the caution. And Kenny Hansen in the lead, but he's hitting the wall. But second place, Jake Cole is also in the wall. Remember, Regan Smith hit the wall, and he still won the race. That smoke is probably from Dillon's crash, and there's Dillon on the apron. Hansen looks like he'll get out of this turn pretty cleanly. And Ellis moves up to second. Now Peter Garcia having a pretty good run so far. Blew his engine after, actually blew a valve spring after winning the pole in Texas World. Now having a pretty good run for himself so far. And Stephen Ellis going to move on by Kenny Hansen for the lead. You can see the damage on the side of that 57. Good old gray Darlington stripe. Oh, and Hansen's in the wall even more. That's losing him a lot of positions. Now he's going to fall into the clutches of Emilio Navarrete. I have no idea how this guy's doing so good. Him and Dakota Lowe have done a great job in that number 84 without a hood sponsor. And now Wes McCall, he had to stomach a very bad finish at Boston. And now he's in second. Great job going for the 91 so far. Sean Galligan in third. The old monkey hanger, as we like to call him. He's our two-time and defending champ, and he's in the wall. Well, he gets off it and keeps going, but gotta hope McCall or Ellis get in the wall. And will his wish come true? No, Ellis stays off the wall. And so does McCall. Old Wall McCall. And CP Dobbs falling behind. And we got a great battle in the back. Whoa, watch out there. Austin Hopper almost running into Theo Stegall. And Corey Long hitting the wall. This is just a battle in the back. Patrick Shores, Aaron Aldridge. Whoa, he can't get off that wall, and that's going to cost him looks like one position so far. Not too bad. Not too terribly bad. And looks like Wes McCall has gotten around Stephen Ellis. As the number... Whoa, they're both in the wall. McCall and Ellis are in the wall, but it's going to be more costly for Ellis. As McCall leads a lap, and Sean Galligan looks like he's going to try and get around Stephen Ellis. These two were going to be teammates, but JCF got rid of Stefan Papias, and Papias got the good end of the stick with Sean and Galligan. But Ellis gained some, Feld gained some new colleagues. Stephen Ellis, for example, and then Galligan and Ellis are in the wall. Everybody's in the wall. Whoa, I see smoke. I wonder where that came from. Oh, Kevin Tinsley's in the wall. Oh, a bunch of guys are in the wall. And McCall looks like he's running away. Of course, old About Time back here is waiting for... And 91's in the wall. He'll get his wish. But will that be enough? For the 44 to catch up, he got a clean turn. Not what McCall wanted. Trying to get his first win since Season 2. Now he has all 4 members of the Big 4 of thrash metal on his car. Not just Metallica. He has Megadeth, Slayer, and Anthrax. Uh-oh. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. He hits the brakes, and Galligan will get around the 91 and take the lead for the first time this season. No, well, he led at Daytona. First time since Daytona, I should say. And McCall's going to lose a couple spots here. One to Ellis, and now he's falling into the clutches of the Summer Heat. And, wow. This 84 should go find some sponsorship. And McCall's in the wall again. He's fallen in the clutches of an unsponsored car and a guy who, well, he got second at Boston, but other than that, he's just done terrible this season so far. Uh-oh. And that proves you're good when you get around a champion. And Cody Erdman, who took that horrible tumble at Boston, not doing so well for himself here at Darlington. Oh, Ellis is in the wall. That's going to make more room for Galligan. And Galligan's arch rival, Chris Summers. Uh-oh, Emilio Navarrete almost ran right into Ellis, but looks like Sean Galligan is now in the lead and falling into the clutches of his arch rival, Chris Summers. Uh-oh, somebody's in the wall. I think it was Navarrete. Comes Hansen. Uh-oh, Navarrete's in the wall, and so is Summers. And that's going to open up a gap for Galligan. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. A lot has changed in the commercial break. I usually say nothing has changed, but a lot has changed. Hansen is now in the lead. Chris Summers in second. Wes McCall has regained all that ground he lost. Stefan Papias is second in the points. Looks like he's going to try and get around Wes McCall here. Stephen Ellis And Sean Galligan has lost a lot of positions. Not good for the 44, and Ellis and McCall are in the wall. Kenny Hansen, he's won one race, Season 2 and Season 3. Those are, I believe, his full seasons. I believe he broke his arm in Season 1, came back in Season 2, so Season 3 is his first full season, but he returned to the number 33 in Season 2. He's in the wall again, but Summers caught the wall that time, so not a big loss for 33 of Hansen. Stefan Papia's a ways back. Got a great start for that 30 team. They usually start off slow. Well, in Season 3 they got off to a good start, winning round 3 at the Twin Ring Motegi. And obviously that track is not on the schedule anymore. That was mostly just a replacement for Richmond, who couldn't hold 41 cars, as we require. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Summers is the defending winner at Darlington, looking to get back-to-back wins. And get the number 19 back on the right track, I should say. Because, of course, he's had those bad runs in rounds 1, 2, and 3. Definitely stepped it back up at Boston, getting a second-place finish. Paul Fod won that race. Fod is the points leader. Summers is in the wall. That's not good. Hansen gets a perfect turn. And where is Foddy, our points leader? Oh, he's back in 40th. Not good. Anyways, back to the front. Whoa, Hansen's not too far from him. Foddy's on the back straightaway, and Hansen's just entering straightaway. Summers is just hoping that 33 clips the wall. And and that plan is backfiring so far. Looks like Hansen may be able to pull away. We've still got quite a bit of racing left. So it's not the end of the world for Hansen or Summers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cody Erdman spins around. And Summers is going to barely avoid him. This may bring out the caution. First caution of the night. And will it? Let me look. Oh, Les McCall's in the wall. And yes, that will bring out the caution. And Paul Fod will go a lap down. I don't know if he'll get a free pass or not, but let's see what happened to Cody Erdman. You saw him spinning around, but let's see perhaps how he got spun around. So we're going to watch this at full speed because I rewinded and nothing really happened. Whoa, maybe Paul Fod just barely clipped him. Sucks because Erdman and Fod are good friends. Well, I'm sure Fod didn't mean to do that. He was just trying to get around him. And let's try and watch this in slow motion. Guess he probably just didn't see him coming. Yeah. Ooh. Yep, just barely ran into him. Barely clipped him. We are under caution for the first time tonight. Definitely not what Hansen wanted to see. We will be right back.